NASA says its Voyager 1 probe is sending usable information to Earth again.
Out in the silent, unending darkness, where the sun is just another star, a lonely traveler continues its journey. Voyager 1, our most distant emissary, a ghost of humanity sailing the cosmic ocean. For decades, it has been our eyes and ears in a place we can never touch. But now, this aging sentinel has sent a message back to its creators. A message that has sent a shiver through the very heart of the scientific world. It has seen something that moves, long past the cradle of our solar system. In the deep, cold heart of interstellar space, Voyager 1 has captured a phantom on its sensors. This isn't a fleeting glitch, a ghost in the machine. No, this is a persistent, baffling signal that points to a terrifying and exhilarating truth. Something is out there, and it is moving. The detection has stirred a storm of fascination and a profound, chilling sense of unease. What did our lonely probe stumble upon in the abyss? Before we plunge into the depths of this mystery, join us on this journey. Smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending voyages into the unknown. The whisper came from an unlikely source. Voyager's plasma wave instrument, a tool designed to listen to the gentle hum of charged particles, not to track objects across the void. It was like trying to see a ghost with a stethoscope. And yet, it worked. It detected a dynamic, impossible presence. The signal wasn't a steady tone, it was a heartbeat in the void. It pulsed with fluctuating strength, its frequency shifting, its direction changing in a way that screamed of mobility. This was no celestial body following the grand, predictable waltz of gravity. Comets, asteroids, dust clouds, they all sing a familiar tune. This was different. This was a solo performance. The movement was erratic, yet it felt purposeful, almost as if it was navigating the interstellar currents, not merely drifting on them. To understand the magnitude of this, you must understand where Voyager is. It has crossed the heliopause, the final, shimmering frontier of our sun's influence. It drifts in a silence measured in eons, a place where temperatures plummet to near absolute zero, and the void is so complete that a single atom is a crowd. For anything to move here, to be noticed by a machine from the 1970s over 15 billion miles away, it must be bleeding energy. It must be interacting with the very fabric of space in a way that defies belief. This has forced scientists to whisper a theory so audacious it borders on science fiction. Could Voyager have stumbled upon a rogue artificial structure, a derelict from some other, older civilization? While it's a breathtaking leap, the signal's strange nature makes it impossible to dismiss. Natural bodies have a predictable glow, a familiar way of reflecting or emitting energy. This was different. The signals seemed modulated, structured. The data, though faint, cried out with patterns, intervals of intense activity, followed by periods of unsettling rest. It was a language of pulses and pauses. If not a machine, then what? A natural phenomenon so alien we have no name for it. Perhaps a self-sustaining vortex of plasma, alive with its own internal fire, or a magnetic anomaly with its own churning, energetic heart. But the laws of probability scream against it. The odds of our one tiny probe crossing paths with such a unique one-in-a-trillion phenomenon in the vast, unending ocean of space, it stretches belief to its breaking point. And then there is the movement itself. It is the detail that sends a chill down the spine. It wasn't following the predictable, lifeless arc of debris hurled into the void. Voyager watched as it subtly but unmistakably altered its path. The shift suggested a kind of propulsion, a whisper of intent. We know what spacecraft look like when they fire their thrusters. This had that same ghostly signature of deliberate motion, but this was no transmission from Earth. It was nothing we had made. Voyager is alone out there, incapable of deploying anything that could behave this way. It was a navigator in the darkest of seas. In a desperate grasp for a conventional answer, some wonder if Voyager merely flew through a field of unknown turbulence, a storm in the fabric of space itself. Regions where magnetic fields writhe and collapse, creating phantoms of motion. But the data screams otherwise. This was no chaotic storm. This was a single, localized source, a lone defiant voice in the dark. Voyager is a lone emissary in a realm where our laws of physics are mere suggestions. Here, theories of dark matter, exotic particles, and other dimensions float free, untested. The movement it detected could be the first clue to something entirely new, a phenomenon that shatters the standard model into a million glittering pieces. It might not be an object or energy as we know them, but something in between, a liminal being that exists on the very edge of our understanding. The shockwaves of this discovery ripple outwards, threatening to capsize everything we thought we knew. If it's a new form of matter, it could rewrite physics and open doors to impossible technologies. If it's an energy phenomenon with feedback-based behavior, then we are forced to ask a terrifying question. Is consciousness bound to biology, or can it exist, cold and aware, in the empty heart of space? And the messenger of this revelation, not a gleaming new observatory, but a battered, weary traveler from another time. Voyager 1. Its instruments are over 4 decades old, its power source fading like a dying star. Every bit of data it sends back is a final, priceless inheritance, trickling across billions of miles. Yet this is no death rattle of a dying probe. The signal was too clear, too consistent, too long. This was a clear, persistent message from the deep. This pushes us to ask deeper, more existential questions. We call the space between stars voids, but what if they are not empty at all? What if our solar system is just a quiet backwater in a teeming, vibrant cosmos, an ocean of unseen life and energy? Perhaps the universe is not the cold, static place we imagined, but a sea of endless interactions we have not yet learned to see. And perhaps, by sheer dumb luck, our little probe brushed up against one of its greatest secrets. It's as if the void itself chose to reveal a glimpse of what it's hiding. This discovery wasn't born from prediction. It was a gift from the cosmos, dropped into our lap by a relic powered by plutonium and sheer unyielding will. Voyager's mission was to see Jupiter and Saturn. That it is now rewriting the rules of interstellar space is a testament to the wild, unpredictable glory of exploration. Does this mean aliens? That's the easy, glittering question. The harder, more profound truth is that this hints at the crushing limits of our own understanding. It forces us to be humble. The universe is not a puzzle we are close to solving. It may be a shifting, layered, and deeply interconnected story, and we have only just read the first line. Voyager 1 continues its lonely pilgrimage into eternity. It will never return. Soon its power will fail, and it will fall silent forever. But in its final years, it has given us more than we ever dared to hope for. In capturing this impossible motion, it has handed humanity a final, magnificent riddle. A riddle we may not solve in our lifetimes. For now, it is enough to simply stand in awe. Something moved out there, far from any sun, beholden to no orbit. Something revealed itself for a fleeting moment to a machine that was never supposed to see it. It is a quiet, powerful, and haunting reminder. The universe is always bigger, stranger, and more alive than we can possibly imagine. And sometimes the deepest mysteries are delivered as a gentle echo, a whisper carried on the solar wind, from a brave little machine we once dared to fling into the great mysterious dark. If you were as captivated by this cosmic mystery as we are, please show your support with a like and subscribe to our channel. But more than that, we want to hear from you. Leave your comments below. What do you believe is out there? What did Voyager truly see in the dark? Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next journey.